Welcome back. This is Karen Duncan, the host of Your Bucket List Buster. So we're talking all things cruising this week. And so I wanted to give you a list of cruises you should book at least a year in advance. So there's several things with this. I've got this list, but I also want to let you know when you book a year in advance, you get better choice of staterooms. You get a better price most of the time. And second, you get the opportunity to make payments so that everybody can afford to go on the trip. So that's my take on booking a cruise at least a year in advance. So what are some of the things that you should keep in mind? If a new ship is coming out, lots of people that are cruisers, and there are a lot of cruisers out there, they like to be able to brag about being on the new ship when it first comes out. So if you hear that a new ship is coming out, becoming available, especially on your favorite cruise line, then you want to make sure that you book that ship a year in advance because they fill up really, really fast. Popular ships. If there are ships out there that have amenities on board that people are clamoring for, like the new ship that's coming out with the racetrack, we've got robotic bartenders, we've got skydiving, we've got all kinds of ships that have all types of amenities out there that are fun and active, and so, or the Virgin cruise line that's coming out. Popular ships go really, really fast, so you want to book those a year in advance. Luxury lines. The luxury lines are smaller ships, which means they don't hold that many people. So if you're interested in a particular itinerary on the luxury lines, you want to make sure that you book in advance if you can. Themed cruises. There's only one or two of these particular themed cruises happening. So if you're interested in that particular theme, then you have to book it as soon as you hear about it because they will sell out. Special events, of course. Lots of cruise lines now are bringing on live music artists that are very popular in the world of music. And like I said, that's just like the theme cruises. These events happen once. So you want to make sure that as soon as you hear about it, you go ahead and book it. Expedition ships, because they're smaller ships, once again, and they can only take so many people, and those expedition ships have to get permission to go on these expeditions by the local government. And so cruise lines can't just have unlimited numbers of these expedition cruises that are going out there. So there's a season. So you want to make sure that you book it. Short season itineraries such as Alaska, fall foliage, the Baltic cruises, September or October for New England and Canada trips, June through August for Alaska and the Baltic sailings. So you want to make sure that you get on board. Another listing that I thought was really interesting was best for non-cruises. I'm just going to give you a quick list and why these cruises are for people that say they don't really want to cruise or they don't think they're going to like it. Royal Caribbean is best for beating boredom. Viking Cruise, River Cruises is best for avoiding seasickness. Seabourn is best for combating cabin claustrophobia. That means they have nice sized cabins. Uncruise Adventures, best for active exploration. Norwegian Cruise Line, best for all ages. Star Clippers, best for authentic sailing experience. Asmara Club Cruises, best for nightlife experience in ports. Crystal is best for private yacht feel. MSC Cruises, best for experiencing another culture. And Disney is best for a family brand experience, of course. So I'm going to take a quick break. We're going to talk about our featured group trip during that break, and then when I get back, we got some interesting facts, folks, for weekly news, good and bad. This is Karen Duncan, your bucket list buster. I'll be back in a minute. Hey guys, I have been asked over and over and over about when can we come to Panama to see you? Well, I am working with Coronado Concierge, a fantastic organization here in Panama, Coronado, Panama area. Hey Dorothy, this is your friend Karen on your Bucket List Buster. But anyway, Dorothy and I have put together a fantastic package for those that like to golf and those who like spa. Join us here in Panama at the Buenaventura Golf and Beach Resort, and you will have a fantastic time. It's August 10th through the 17th. You will spend one day in the city, actually 2 days, one on the front end, one on the back end. Stay at the Rio Plaza, Panama City, August the 10th. And we will do Jungle Land tour. You'll have 3 days worth of golf. We'll go to El Valle de Anton. You see me with pictures posted all the time about El Valle. We'll take a tour of Old Panama and the cultural district tour of Casco Vieja. You'll have time to do spa, and you'll even have a presentation about retiring in Panama. And remember, this is limited. We have limited space, so it's first come, first serve, August 10th through the 17th. And your deposit is $250 by April the 15th. Final payment is due June the 1st. And loads of activities and fun here in Panama, and I really think you'll have a good time. Like I said, golf and spa day, tours, farewell dinners, welcome cocktail hours, all kinds of fun. So if you're interested, then you need to contact me, Karen Duncan, or Mitchell Duncan, or Dorothy. But here at Peaks, it's 512-529-3696. We will have information on our website and also on the Coronado Concierge website so that you can have all the details and make your reservation. Hope to see you here in Panama really, really soon. Hey, and since this is Cruise Week, another group available is Alaska, September 16th to the 23rd, 2019. We'll go from Seward, Alaska to the Hubbard Glaciers, on to the Icy Straits, Juneau, sail the Sawyer Glaciers, Skagway, Ketchikan, navigate through the Interior Passage, and end up in Vancouver. That's September 16th through the 23rd. We have limited space available, of course, ocean views, rooms, and balconies. $50 deposit, includes free drink package and free specialty dining. Final payment is due May the 19th. So if you're interested, once again, contact us at peakscruisestours.com or call us at 512-529-3696. This is a great way to see Alaska with some friends and meet some new ones. We look forward to seeing you on this week's group trips. Welcome back to your Bucket List Buster. Karen Duncan here with weekly news. So, new tools for finding the cheap flights to anywhere in the world. This is actually a pretty cool deal. So there's a new group, MIT Sensible, is a city laboratory group that has now rolled out greatescape.co with the help of data from Skyscanner and Kiwi. The tool gives you live prices of the cheapest return flight to each and every city in the world from wherever you live. It allows you to filter by visa, weather, price, region, direct, and indirect to help you narrow down the options. By clicking on a city that you can get the entire list of flights to the city. So I did this. I went to greatescape.co and it knows that I'm in Panama, and then it threw out a list of cities with air pricing all over the world. So I could see that I could go to China or Europe or even other places here in Panama and what the least expensive price was. You can look at the weather, you can look at just all kinds of things. So if you're flexible, you're looking for a vacation and you're flexible, you don't have a certain destination in mind, this is really a good tool to help you. They'll tell you whether you need a visa to get there, and if you don't want to go through that hassle, then you just find another destination that's on the map. So they spread out the map and it pops up the cities where they're located in the world, and then it gives you the price. You click on it and then you go from there. So it's real. I think it's a really cool deal. So I may try to have these guys on the air with me in a little while so they can really explain the motivation behind it. World's largest cruise ship suite to feature a $200,000 bed. Maybe this should have been my question for the week was, is that necessary? I guess it is if you have that kind of money. So in 2020, cruise fans will be able to wake up from the comfort of their $200,000 bed inside what is going to be the world's largest cruise ship suite. The Regent Suite on Regent Seven Seas Cruise Line and their upcoming new ship, the Seven Seas Splendor, has a suite that is 4,443 square feet. Yeah, 4,443 square feet on a ship. That means it's going to take up, I would think, most part of one whole floor. You've got a master suite, a guest bedroom, and an amazing bathroom, I'm sure. Celebrities are getting in on cruising. So some of you may have heard, Oprah's been doing her girlfriend getaways with Holland America for probably the last 4 years or so, I guess. So now Holland America has allowed her to christen one of their new ships, the new Amsterdam. And she got to do this in Fort Lauderdale, Everglades, just last week or a few weeks ago. It's a new ship that they brought to Florida, and they had a really nice ceremony, and this is after she had done the girlfriend getaway on that particular ship this year. So Oprah, whatever Oprah touches, it turns to gold, and I'm sure Holland America is truly thankful, because people were starting to say Holland was just for old people, and Oprah can bring them in. So I'm happy for them. John Bon Jovi is going to be cruising, called Runway to Paradise Cruise, sailing from Miami on Norwegian Jade on April the 12th. It's a 3-day cruise to Nassau, Bahamas, and it includes full rock shows starring John Bon Jovi and the 11-piece Kings of the Suburbia Band. So if you are interested in Bon Jovi and rock and roll, they're going to have a second acoustic storyteller. It's going to be a big deal. A second sailing is available on Norwegian Pearl from Barcelona to Palma in Majorca, Spain, August the 26th. So you can do April 12th or you can do August the 26th if you want to hang out with John Bon Jovi. More cruise lines are pulling out of this particular port. So I'm trying to decide how I feel, because I taught sustainable tourism at the community college level for years. I created this program. And tourism has its positives and negatives on a destination. And so I can understand both sides of this particular story. So Carnival Cruise Line, which includes Holland and Seabourn, are pulling out of Antigua. The cruise line, these 3 cruise lines have decided that they will no longer be visiting Antigua and will add another destination to their stops. And it's because they're having a disagreement. The Antigua government signed a private firm from England, Global Ports Holding, and rejecting the bid from a company that was supported by the cruise industry. So there's that piece of it. The dispute says when you're giving these countries $5 and $6 per head at a particular port, it does not cover the capital cost for the infrastructure. So Antigua's thing is they have invested